Hi everyone, today I want to talk about a JRPG game that I believe is part of an underrated franchise. The game is called Blue Reflection Second Light, and is a very charming and improved sequel to the original Blue Reflection game created by Gust, the same people who brought you Atelier Rise's Thick Thighs. Blue Reflection Second Light centers around Ao Hoshizaki, a girl who wants to be special and finds herself in a mysterious world with three girls who have no memories. One of these three girls is Big O Paikokoro, who is shy and looks like she came straight from a culture manga cover, Reina, who is pretty and pretty tsundere, and Yuki, a cheerful and carefree girl who is currently in the lead for my top waifu. The girls are stuck in a school surrounded by nothing but water, and then new worlds appear, allowing the girls to explore more and regain their memories and meet new characters who join the team. The battle system has all your usual JRPG elements and uses a timeline feature that reminds me of the Rise games, as well as World of Final Fantasy. Essentially, your characters have a stat called Ether Recovery Speed, which is basically just agility, and dictates how quickly they move along the timeline in preparation for their next attack, defense, or recovery skill. You have to spend more time waiting if you want to use stronger skills, or you can stick to weaker attacks if you just want to keep the action moving. The game also includes a crafting mechanic similar to alchemy in the Atelier games, and with the crafting system, your wife will finally make you a sandwich like you always dreamed. And by crafting these love-filled sandwiches or other tasty treats, you can help your characters recover, provide buffs such as attack up or defense up, or have items on hand to toss at enemies such as firecrackers. You can also assign a character to a support role for your team, which will allow them to heal characters, provide buffs, swap out with another team member in your attack party, or even use items from the sidelines to help the party attack or recover. Another important gameplay feature is the combo count meter. Each time you attack the enemy, your combo count rises and you deal more damage with each successive attack. However, boss enemies have powerful moves that they will begin to charge when you see a danger signal, and these moves can reduce your combo meter back to 0. Luckily, you can use one of Ao's defensive skills to protect your combo count. Just make sure you have enough ether charged or high ether recovery speed so your opponent doesn't unleash its move while you're waiting to guard. As far as building your characters goes, you have 4 methods to make your party stronger. The first is obvious. Bonk those enemies and gain some experience points. But you can also gain talent points, which allow you to unlock stat increases or new techniques as you fulfill the requests of your female companions. The requests might include stealth missions, hunting down certain enemies, bringing them a certain item, or developing an attraction for the school grounds. And this brings us to our third method of building your characters. By adding new attractions to the school grounds like flower gardens, takoyaki stands, and telescopes, your party gains stat buffs. You can also upgrade these facilities to raise your party's gains even further. And lastly, you can increase your party stats and resistances by equipping them with fragments that you obtain after dating events. And yes, there are dating events, so you can hold hands, flirt, and learn more about your favorite girl while playing as a girl yourself. And if you're wondering if these hints of Yuri that are spread throughout the game like spice in a satisfying dish will lead to anything more substantial, then I encourage you to pick up the game and play to discover which, if any, relationships contain that canon Yuri that we all desperately crave. And I must take this opportunity to point out that several soundtracks in the game do an excellent job to really set the mood for the lighthearted, fun scenes and warm, cute moments between the characters. So you have it all, a story full of mystery to keep you hooked, highly enjoyable and complex combat, a beautiful soundtrack, and Yuri to warm the heart and soul in the middle of winter. And for the record, I'm not the biggest fan of the magical girl genre. I do have some nostalgia for shows like Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura, but the genre isn't usually a must in terms of anime or games for me to partake in, but Blue Reflection is turning out to be a magical girl franchise that I would be willing to support at full release price, and can consume for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and potentially as 2 snacks in between meals. So if you haven't given the series a shot and know you enjoy JRPGs, then it'll be a title worth exploring. Lastly, on a side note, I want to brag about how a freaking amazing glitch happened in the game. I literally had turned the game on and was getting ready to enhance some characters before exploring when I got the achievement for maxing Ao's talent level out of nowhere. The game literally shot me up to 9,999 talent points. I purchased all of Ao's talents, and then the game automatically refreshed my 9,999 talent points. I have no clue how it happened, but it was dope. And now let's end on this meme I created. Thanks for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe for live streams, anime and manga videos, gaming content, and anime figure unboxings. See ya.